Leaving Athens, we next flew to Skyros, the largest island in the Sporades archipelago of the Aegean Sea. Like most Greek islands, Skyros is very busy in the summer, but also enjoyable in the more quiet off-season. Stephanie and I found October to be a perfect month for our visit. We stayed 2 weeks in a nice room with a kitchenette that we found on Airbnb called Montalena, located 7 miles from the airport as well as the main town Hora. Our host, Andoni, was very charming, picked us up at the airport, took us shopping, oriented us to the island, and found us a very good car rental deal. His rooms are only a 5-minute walk from the beach and adjacent a picturesque windmill. Once settled, we were eager to start our experiences on this beautiful island, whose features include a rugged landscape, beautiful sandy beaches and coves, unique arts and crafts, a rare breed of miniature horses, and a traditional way of life with modern conveniences. Visiting the main town of Hora was a matter of a gentle walk up spiraling cobblestone streets lined with traditional homes, souvenir shops, bakeries, locally made crafts, art, weavings, jewelry, banks, cafes, tavernas, essential services, and a town square where people could sit along the sides while children enjoyed a variety of activities. From the town center, we then hiked up the hill in the direction of the medieval castle. Along the way, we walked by many homes, beautiful views, flowers, and fauna before stopping to see the ruins of the Temple of Apollo. Not too far away, we walked past the old monastery of St. George, where several monks remain living an ascetic lifestyle and having a crane and pulley providing a way to bring up supplies from the town below. Afterwards, we looked at the remains of the castle, which even had a long-lasting cistern for collecting water. Both these examples of different religious worship were impressive and provided magnificent views of the sea and town below. Still in the same area on top of the hill was another representation of respect and panoramic views. A very large bronze statue in classical style, but not quite as ancient. Rupert Brooke was a wealthy English poet who died on a ship in nearby waters. Although he had never set foot on Skyros, his friends dedicated the statue to his honor. Skyros was one of the last places in Europe which remained pagan and practiced ancient mystery rites, some scholars say up to 400 AD. Not too far from Hora, but not too easy to find either, is the small, very old, interesting church of St. Demetrius. Some people feel this Christian church provides a hint of a transition from paganism. There is no clear evidence of it in the interior iconography, but possibly such a clue is an old carving above an outside wall entrance of Jesus crucified on a cross, but seeming peculiarly to smile, while the two Marys likewise are smiling with an ecstatic appearance. Throughout the area were more ancient relics that are incorporated in the more modern church and its courtyard. Driving down the coast from Hora, we came to a beautiful beach next to the village of Aspus. Along the drive were many modern sculptures from local artists. As you can see, I am smiling, sitting on the base of Eros, as well as pointing to my brain's resemblance to a pine cone, or perhaps pineal gland. Even though this beach is packed during the summer season, being October, we were the only people enjoying walking on the sand and could still swim in the warm water of the tranquil sea. A lovely time to relax along with the echoes of antiquity. We paused several times during our stay to come hang out at the Paradise Beach Bar, perched over the water of this beautiful beach. The lively summer crowd brings a pumping party scene of music, passion, and laughter, but now there was a more peaceful ambiance to enjoy conversations with our two new friends, the brothers Manos and Dimitri, who own the bar and are always happy to point out other sites to visit while you're here. Also in Aspus, you can enjoy a delicious meal at the family-owned Lambros Taverna, or just up the hill you can notice how many new homes are also being built, enjoying panoramic views of the sea and mountains. Going to cafes and restaurants like these was a more authentic way to enjoy local society, delicious cuisine, and easy-going conversations with local people. Like elsewhere in Greece, ancient sites are plentiful on Skyros. One such area was this setting where ongoing archaeological exploration is finding more relics in different time periods. Driving around the island provides ongoing opportunities to explore many more ancient ruins, churches, and of course scenic views. The town of Linaria on the northwest is a small port where fishing boats find a safe harbor and a place to enjoy a meal or a drink. Further south is Pepkas Bay, located in a pine forest setting of tranquility and beautiful sunsets nearby the village of Astypta. After a full day of driving, we returned back to Hora and went to one of our favorite places to chill out, the Calypso Bar and Cafe. Christos, the owner, has added beautiful art on his walls, which fits well with relaxing to the Greek as well as jazz music, fine wine, or coffee. and interesting conversations with friends and visitors from all over the world. Without pursuing more money, Christos has enough regular customers, such as Yanni, also in this photo, a photographer from Athens, and he is able to provide for his basic needs without having to do any more advertising on the internet or any social media. Christos was an inspirational and healthier example of a way of life to remember more than most souvenirs. Before leaving the island, we went to a delightful family-owned taverna, not only to enjoy one more delicious meal, but also the embrace of a beautiful full moon. As we found all over the island, tavernas that otherwise look closed for the season are often located adjacent to family homes, and someone will happily open the restaurant doors and welcome you in. Before flying back to Athens for a short stopover, then on to our next adventures on the island of Ikaria. Stay tuned in.